Hi boys. Moose and Ein's on a leash. Because I'm only supposed to take him out on a leash. So there he is. On a leash. Good job, Ein. Hi Moose. This is my new server. It's from like 2005. It has I think 18, 3, 6, 12, 6, 12, 24? Is it? Wow, is it 20? 24 bays in the front. Awesome. It's a big one. I think it's a U5. The CD-ROM drive. Spot for a hard drive, and there's a spot for an SSD or something behind here. In addition to USB, what have you. 3+1 redundancy on power supplies. I am so excited about that. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I think it's awesome. I don't know. Ein, quit eating chicken food. Leave it. Okay, there we go. Don't eat chicken food, buddy. It's actually for chickens, not for you. Okay? Okay, good dog. The last pieces arrived today. It's almost all wired up. It took a long time to clean all the packing peanuts out of here because they were stuffed in the power supplies all the way back inside under the motherboard, all the way to the back of the power supplies, way back here. It was just completely stuffed, this whole thing. Every single nook and cranny, I had to completely disassemble it, which is not too bad. And every single one of those dry bays stuffed with packing peanuts. But I think I've got all the parts I need now. I've got half a terabyte of RAM. The case was probably the hardest thing to find, but the RAM was a little bit disappointing and annoying because it's old, slow, DDR, ECC, low voltage. What's the low voltage ECC? LR DIMM? Yeah. So to try and find the correct RAM to get as much RAM as I could in this machine was not only difficult to find, but insanely expensive. Even just this half a terabyte was $1,000, more than I wanted to spend, because the CPU was only $20. When these came out, they were like $4,000 or something. Now they're just throwing them away. But I've always wanted to have this AMD EPYC, so now I have one. The motherboard was easy to get, but not super cheap. This is a revision 1 of this board. I think the revision 3 is probably better in some important ways, but this is what I got. Supposedly this board can accept up to 2 terabytes of RAM, but that means you have to find 128 gigabyte modules, and their configuration is limited to 2 rank 2R4, 2RSR4, I don't know, 2 rank X4, whatever that means, 4 deep, 2 ranks wide, 4 deep memory. And it has to be this old slow speed, and it has to be ECC LR DIMMs. I couldn't find any. I found a company that says they promised they would give me RAM that would work in this motherboard, but the stuff that they recommended was not compatible as far as I'm aware. And I didn't want to send them the, almost $7,000 they were asking for memory that has the wrong specifications. So I didn't buy it. But just today, the CPU cooler arrived. It's a big test. I took my measurements to make sure it fit, and it has lots of extra room. So I could have gotten an even bigger one. We'll see. We'll see how this works. Couldn't have gotten a wider one though, it looks like, and I could have gotten a slightly longer one. So there might be a bigger, better one that I could buy, but for now that will do fine. It might be a little noisy. We'll have to check it out and find out. I'm gonna put it together, and then I'm gonna go do homework and probably not get back to it. And I've got more drive caddies coming. The case came with a few, but I'm missing 10, I think. Oh, I can't totally run it yet. I need, can you see them? Where are they? Oh, they're back in the other corner. Sorry. It doesn't have any serial ATA connectors on this board anywhere. So either I have to put an PCI Express card in to supply drive connectors, or I have to find cables that fit that style plug, which is the newer, I think that's the newer style. I don't think my plugs don't fit those. I don't have breakout cables to fit that. I think those are serial ATA 6 SAS connectors, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Mine are 8087s, which are serial ATA 3, and I've got a ton of them. In fact, there's one over here. Oh, actually, this is an old board. No, I mean, those don't, clearly that doesn't fit, right? There's no way that, no, that doesn't fit. Totally the wrong size. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so cable's coming up. I can, however, put in, where is it? Duh, it's still over here. I got my head turned on backwards. I can put in a 4X M.2 PCI Express, whatever. It's not a SAS, it's not a SATA M.2 slot. It is the real M.2 slot. And I've got an 8 terabyte one of those I can put in. Yeah, I have to try and empty it first. It has some virtual machines I was trying to make on it, but I don't think there's anything important on it. And then the EPYC server will be running. Yay! I think I'm really gonna like it, but I suppose it just depends. The important part is whether I use it and whether I enjoy it. It's not nearly as fast as the modern EPYCs, but the processor was $20, and this incredible case with its quad 3+1 redundant power supplies was like, I got it for like 15% of, I think, yeah, about 15% of its original price. The motherboard is about half of its original price, and the RAM, I have no idea, but $1,000 seems like a lot for such old RAM, but yeah, it's okay. So this is what it is. Thanks, bye.